But we will start with the news of Kalidou Koulibaly's future. He's said to be close to signing for Chelsea in what's expected to be a €40 million signing for 5 years. Chelsea obviously looking to strengthen the defence after losing Rudiger and Christensen to La Liga clubs this summer. To talk more about this, let's welcome in Julien Laurent and Alessandro Del Piero. And I'd like to start with you, Alessandro, because I know obviously that you've been keeping a close eye on a player like Kalidou Koulibaly in the Serie A. Many are talking about the fact that he's 31 years old, as if this is a problem. Do you think it's a good move for Chelsea?
Oh, absolutely, yes. It's a great move. I don't believe that the age of Koulibaly is a problem. Not today, not in 2 years, not even in 3 years. He's a great guy. He's a great professional, and physically he's incredible. So I have no worry about that. It's a great move for Chelsea.
Jules, you agree with this, I think, because you were quite firm about this on Twitter.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic signing for me. He's top three best centre-backs in the world with Ruben Dias and Virgil van Dijk right now. There's no discussion even. He's better than Rudiger and Christensen put together for me. Yes, he's 31, but that's only 18 months older than Rudiger. And they were ready to offer Rudiger the same contract. So age is not a problem. Like Ali said, he's a great professional. He looks after himself. He's rarely injured. He's got a great personality, great leadership on top of all the attributes and the qualities he has as a footballer, of course, on the ball, physically, the pace, the experience, the intelligence, everything. For me, he's a world-class player, and it's a really, really good deal for Chelsea.
Jules, we've put you to task today. We've made you put together a Chelsea 11 for the coming season, a possible Chelsea 11, just taking a look at it there. We do see Koulibaly, Thiago Silva and Azpilicueta potentially in the back line there. Thiago Silva, 37 years old, Koulibaly, 31 years old. Any problems for you there with this veteran pairing?
No, because of the roles that they will play. Koulibaly will be the guy marking up, whereas Thiago Silva will be more the guy who will distribute play out of the back and will be sort of the presence and the leadership in that back line, organizing everything in front of him. If you're Chelsea and you have Thiago Silva matched up 1v1 against somebody with speed over distance or taking into wide areas, then that's a problem. But the position that he'll be playing, he'll be sitting back, having Koulibaly and Azpilicueta, whoever may play on the right-hand side, marking up, matching up, and Thiago Silva is simply organizing and clearing everything up that perhaps gets beyond Koulibaly or gets beyond the other centre back.
But Jules is still looking to bring in some other players, isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. It was a bit hard to put that 11 together because Azpilicueta is very likely going to leave the club, and then there will be more signings. Nathan Ake, I think, is potentially the next one. The talks are quite advanced with Manchester City for his arrival. And then there's President Kimpembe. The two clubs, PSG and Chelsea, are starting talking. He wants a new challenge. I think PSG are very happy to let him go, especially if Chelsea meet the valuation of the player, which is, again, kind of a similar amount to Koulibaly. He's younger, but he's certainly not as good and not as experienced as Koulibaly. So that's why the price should be quite similar. And Chelsea are really keen on Kimpembe. Tuchel is a big fan of his. They worked obviously well together at PSG. He knows Thiago Silva really well. Again, they speak the same language. So there's, again, a lot of box ticked by the arrival of President Kimpembe. So, of course, if those players arrive, we would change our starting 11. But defensively, Chelsea needed at least 2 centre-backs, and it looks like they can get 3 very, very quickly now.
Just some of the names we're seeing there, Ali Moreno, and the names that could be coming in. Sterling we already see in that possible 11. Is this a better Chelsea this season with these cast of characters than last season?
As definitive and powerful as Jules was with his message on Twitter earlier today saying that Koulibaly was better than Rudiger and Christensen put together, let's go down that path. So that means this is an upgrade from what Chelsea had in those positions. I also think that Sterling is an upgrade from what they've had in that position as well. And both of these players, both Koulibaly and Sterling, I think are moving at the right time and a necessary time in their careers. Where I think that Sterling didn't quite have the role for Manchester City over the last couple of seasons that he would have wanted. Now there's a fresh start and a new opportunity. And similarly, Koulibaly, in that he has been one of the better center backs around the world for the last 3 or 4 years, and we have expected a move from him over that period of time, and it hasn't happened. And really, for the last season and a half, he's been good, but not great. I think this move puts Koulibaly once again in a stage in which he's going to push himself to be the best version of himself. And that will be the guy who would be better than Rudiger and Christensen. That's a guy that I'm counting on, and obviously that's a guy that Chelsea are counting on as well.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.